Welcome into Actual Play Entertainment Presents episode 37 of The Two-Headed Serpent, an epic action-packed globe-spanning campaign for Pop Cthulhu published by Chaosium. My name is Dave and I am the Keeper. The Toigas joining me tonight to roll some dice. Kurt, Mike, and Joe. Did I nail it or fucking what?
I have regrets.
As usual.
That's why people join us. The charming introductions.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows when I will stop doing them?
Never, I hope. You're stuck with it now.
I hope we just get a little bit more creative. You don't get lazy. It's almost like you just look around the room and see something on the wall. Like, oh, Kurt. Last thing Kurt said was toy guy. I'll just use that.
Yeah, 100%, man. 99% of them come from our banter before we record. I'll just make a note.
Lately, especially. That's good, though.
That's fun. It makes us laugh. It gets us in the mood, man. You know what I mean?
We could spend 10 minutes talking about what everyone wants for Christmas instead before we start the episode.
What?
But
No.
let's not.
Yeah, what?
Like some podcasts that
I have everything I need because I have you guys.
Oh,
Aww.
Hallmark moment.
You don't really have us.
barf. No, it is nice, though. The nerddom does keep me sane.
Oh, yeah.
It's a fun little escape. Like, what did we talk about before? Forget what we're going on, but Kurt's like, let's not talk about that. Let's just talk about the genocide that's happening with Caduceus instead.
Yeah.
Dude, we already forgot about what was worrying us so much.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, you're right.
All right. So, yeah. Caduceus. Well, Caduceus is kind of dead. We got Goncalves. You know, he's kicking.
Yeah.
But you guys also
Yeah,
just
he's
kind of
kicking.
fucked off from Brazil and went over to the island. So who knows where he is now?
Behind us on a boat, I think.
Yeah, a boat that hadn't even left shore from Brazil yet. We're a good 100 miles away or 100 miles ahead of Caduceus.
Yeah,
It's
and
like
how fast will our
Caduceus.
orbs move?
Maybe it's like a
Light
rocket
speed.
boat. You don't know.
You guys have rocket orbs. So you guys definitely got there before Goncalves. But did you get there before everyone?
Definitely not. We know that.
That's true.
Do orbs leave like a force? Like if we land one on the ground, does it leave like an indent? Would it like blow leaves around? Would it sink into soft grass?
No. No, I'm gonna say no. Comes in
Okay.
like an owl.
Does it just hover the whole time it's parked?
No,
It's
it
like 8 inches off the ground?
it gently lays itself down with perfection.
Nice.
If you landed on a slope, would it just start rolling down the slope?
Well, now we're asking the real questions. Okay, no, that's fair. Let's see. Yes. No. No.
You got to put wheel chocks. You gotta chalk it.
No, it's
Just got one big chalk in the trunk. You just pull out this giant wedge.
Just bend over
like
and
an
grab a big
adjustable
rock and
wedge.
push it up against it.
No, it's got legs that come out, and you like adjust the legs by turning them, make sure everything's level.
Really?
It's got the little air bubble on the side of it too, so you can tell if it's level.
So it's like my tent trailer.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like a little trailer.
Cool.
No, man, this shit's sophisticated, self-leveling. As long as you
Yeah,
can
there's-
get it on the ground.
There's no in-flight bathroom though.
No, you have to make do with that. No in-flight movie, no in-flight bathroom, no meal service. None of that shit.
No bidet. Just hang your butt out the window.
There's always a bidet. In every world I'm in, there's a bidet.
There's always a bidet.
There's always a bidet.
That's why there's so many UFO sightings, because there's no bathrooms on UFOs and they always have to pull over and stop.
They have to stop and
my
get out.
assumption.
No bidet. Just a bunch of aliens walking around with the itchy asshole syndrome.
That's why they keep coming to Earth, because we got all the bidets.
Yeah.
That's why the Tic Tac was in the ocean. It was slapping the ocean water against its butt.
It's just a big giant bidet for aliens.
The Tic Tac.
Now we're getting off track. Now we're just getting silly.
All right, come on. Let's pull it together.
All right.
Pull it together. All right, who wants to recap? Where'd you guys end up?
On Snake Island.
Snake Island. I like the GIFs we've been sending of Snake Island in our chat, by the way. They've been living great.
Yeah, right.
We seem to have found a tower. I'm wondering if we think it's actually the Citadel that we've been looking for.
It's a lighthouse. You found a lighthouse.
It's a lighthouse?
Not
It's the
the
lighthouse.
Citadel.
Not the
Lighthouse.
Citadel.
Ancient lighthouse. Not functional anymore. Is it functional?
No, it's not doing anything.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, Lucian now is wearing a serpent crown that has snakes literally embedded in the skin of his forehead and is carrying
not just
the
his forehead,
scepter.
all around the whole circumference of his head.
Like how many? You said 4? Did you say 4?
8?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 8. That sounds better.
And he's also carrying a scepter and now controlling a 600. How long? No, not
This
600.
giant
long
ass
snake. That's crazy.
Fucking snake.
A
But-
giant.
100,
Standing on
150
its
feet
head.
long or something like that.
Yeah.
It's not that long.
It's
Pretty
pretty
long.
big. Pretty big for a snake.
That's pretty big.
I guess.
I love, not that long.
I mean,
How long did you
feel
think
like-
it was going to be?
I thought it was like a mile or
A couple
something.
clicks? All
A
right.
mile. That's nonsense. Come on, Joe. This is a game. This isn't crazy.
Don't be
Well,
unrealistic.
you said he was riding it and it was able to like come out of the ocean. And
It's a big fat snake, and I'm little.
all right.
Yeah. I'm standing on its head with my scepter and my crown looking all fucking metal. And we came to the tower. Are you guys still like floating 5 miles in the air above me? Or did you come close to the tower as well? The lighthouse.
we definitely
Sorry.
kept a safe distance from that fucking snake you've got there.
He's got it under control. What do you mean?
For now.
Well, here, let's just get right into it.
Okay.
Hang on. Before we get into it, okay, are you going to start with like a description of the lighthouse and the bodies and everything outside? Because I can't remember
Yeah. How many orbs?
bodies and spheres.
Before
Yeah.
you even
Any
do that,
details?
I want some luck. I've gone sessions without getting any luck, and I'm sick of it, David. Sick and tired.
Russ is putting his foot down.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, I've only got 1 luck. Yeah, we're getting.
Yeah, no, you can definitely.
One luck.
Kurt doesn't have to roll, Dave. If you like Kurt, he can skip this. We all know
Has
he
Kurt
has
still
fun.
got like 87?
No.
Are you still in the 90s?
I have
70s.
50.
How much?
Whoa.
50 luck.
50.
Practically
50.
nothing.
Oh yeah, no,
Nice.
you guys do need luck. All right, do your luck roll, gentlemen.
See if I can beat a 1.
All right. So it's 2d10 plus 20.
You got to fail your
Can
luck.
I
You
get it?
got to pass or fail your luck roll first.
Oh, right. I got a 50.
You got to be kidding me.
Joe.
I failed my luck
You
roll. Is
poor
that what you want?
bastard.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Yes.
I have 10 luck, and I rolled an 8.
Oh, that was the time to lie. I'm sorry, but it was. But
We're not in the same room.
What do I roll now? Sorry, I forgot already. You probably just said it.
you
I
get
wasn't listening.
1d10 plus 5.
Okay. Oh, at least I got a 9.
And it's 2d10 plus 10 if you failed it.
2d10 plus 20.
Oof. That makes it so much worse.
I feel bad for you, Joe. I'm sorry. I was hoping
That's
to get
okay.
some more luck.
Am I allowed to share luck with my compatriots?
I don't even have enough luck right now to save my own life if I need it.
That's
Yikes.
bad.
I only rolled a 10, but I only
I
had
can't
1,
handle
so-
losing another character, Dave. Just so you know.
Shouldn't play this game then.
That's the perfect response. Then you, my friend, are playing the wrong
You're
game.
playing the wrong game. What you're looking
I don't even wanna
for
say this-
is D&D 5e, where it's almost impossible to die.
Yeah. My armor class is 24 and I've got 300 hit points.
Oh, you're at 0. That's right. The clear kills you. I'm at full again. Pop back up. Whee! No repercussions whatsoever.
No
0 again.
consequences.
No big deal. Anyways, we won't trash D&D. It's a lot of fun. We play it as well.
We love D&D.
We do love D&D. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is fun.
I don't even want to say this out loud, but I feel like it's irresponsible not to. I rolled
Uh-oh.
49 luck, and I now have a 99 max luck.
What?
Yeah, I feel like I had to share that. I rolled exactly the max luck number.
But
Wow.
I only got 14. Bad luck.
At least
Bad
Kurt,
luck.
you
Well, you
you
got-
balanced this out by rolling really, really badly at key parts.
Wait.
Right?
One of us is doing it wrong. It's 2d10 plus 20. How did you get 14?
No, he got 1d10
No, he
plus
only
5.
has 14
He
total.
failed his.
I failed.
Or
my
he failed his roll by passing it.
By passing his luck roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, that's
Mhm.
my misunderstanding of the rules.
No, that's all right.
God. And you have more luck than me? This is ridiculous.
You don't deserve it.
I guess you deserve it.
Oh, man.
Oh, well.
All right. Everyone has their luck sorted. We
Yep,
did a little
yep.
skill up as well. What's
That's right.
what's everybody's hit points at?
I don't
13
like
for
telling
Maynard.
you.
I know. Wait, Lucian, let me guess. 4?
It was low. I got to do a little bit of first aid and medicine there before we left. So I'm up to 9.
Oh, 9. 9. Okay.
Single digits, though. Not great.
That's pretty good.
Kurt lasted like, what, 20 episodes with 3 hit points?
Yeah, no big deal. You just got to cower behind walls and stuff. When things get loud, you turn and run away.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta be lucky.
Try not to lead any actions. It's pretty simple stuff.
Lead from behind.
Completely rely on your party. Yeah,
Yeah, if you do get attacked, just use all your luck.
that's
Yeah,
right.
because everybody's got tons of it, right?
That's what's keeping Maynard alive for sure. Is every time I'm rolling for my life, I fail it. Then I'm like, I'll spend 73 luck to survive.
That's awesome. All right, now we've got all that sorted. May we start?
Please.
Please proceed.
Proceeding. So the scene opens. Well, let's do a nice little aerial shot of Snake Island.
Mm-hmm.
Right above the lighthouse. The white basic lighthouse with no light on. The camera comes down and sees a pasty British man with a gold crown on, drilled into his head. I guess I would say like the blood trickling down, but you probably clean that up by now.
I think it continues though, right? The blood loss would make me look extra pasty.
Extra pasty, extra bloody, but you got a crown on your head. You're holding a scepter and you're riding a giant fucking serpent.
Giant serpent. Fucking awesome.
Wow.
So great.
When you say
Who
giant,
needs Tyrannosaurus
what, like
Rex?
1,000 feet long? Or like-
Several kilometers long.
oh my God.
No, it's a couple hundred. It's a couple hundred feet. It's
Does this
just a
make up
little
for-
serpent, according to Joe.
Does this
Well,
make
that's
up for
all.
completely failing to ride a Tyrannosaurus Rex?
It
No.
does. Actually,
No.
this
Yeah?
is way
No?
better than riding
Well,
a T-Rex.
I don't
Come on.
Mm.
Make an
That remains to be seen.
Maynard, can you make an insight check for me?
Oh, yeah, you betcha. Insight, eh? What is that actually in this game? It's something else.
It's because we said D&D
Psychology?
earlier. Now he's got.
Yeah, give me
Psychology or
psychology.
psychoanalysis?
He's got
Which-
D&D.
Up to you.
Psychoanalysis. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a 83 over 47.
Oh, you believe Saunders? He does feel like it's equal,
You
but
should believe me anyways.
it's not though.
That hurts Maynard a little because he really did enjoy riding that T-Rex and rubbing it in his face.
I think we all know deep down which is cooler. But anyways, we won't get into that.
Yeah, the giant serpent. Come on.
So Maynard and Russ, if you guys landed in the spheres, you see 3 other spheres that are landed, parked with their chalks in, all level, in front of the lighthouse, with at least half a dozen dead serpent people strewn around.
I think if Lucian is like approaching the lighthouse and things are looking pretty quiet, we're starting to come down and we're gonna land maybe 50 feet away from where the other spheres are, sort of on the other side of the lighthouse door.
Why don't
Okay.
we just send Saunders in with this big serpent thing?
Could do that.
Send him in there.
Or we could gain the glory for ourselves.
Not feeling it, to be honest.
Not
Maynard,
feeling it, eh? I don't know what the hell to expect in there.
why did Lucian go in there and demand attention from Rose, whoever's in there? Just be like, I Lucian Saunders, am now the king of serpents, and I demand an audience, and we'll just hover around and wait to see who comes out.
So are you near enough to me? Like you crack a window and you say that to me, or are you still a
Yeah.
mile in the air?
Crack
Yeah,
it.
no, we're like hovering down, kind of close by.
All right. I see like the little window. Like,
The windows.
rolling down a little bit.
Yeah.
Lucia, just go in and tell him.
Taunt them to come out.
Well, it won't be a matter of taunting. I'll just go in there and let them know who's the rightful king around here. Come.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Or they
Serpent.
might, or maybe we need to go stop them from doing whatever they're doing in there.
Too late. I'm going ahead.
Shit.
Can I
The
get a
body's
spot
on the
hidden from you,
ground.
Lucian?
Yeah, as I roll that, can you tell me if the bodies on the ground look inner nighty or caduceus-y?
Interesting on how you would be able
Ooh,
to
that's
tell
a
the
good
difference.
roll.
Are they wearing red? Are they wearing
Yeah,
blue?
Bloods or Crips? Like, what do they got? Some sort of
I don't know.
fucking
We've
gang?
seen inner nighty guys a couple times. Are they
Do we
inner
not
nighty guys?
believe that the technology comes from the inner night and that the flying orbs would likely be from the inner night?
Yeah,
Or is that?
but
yeah?
like,
Okay.
did they land in the orbs and kill these caduceus
Right.
guards, or are these inner night people that landed in the orbs and died as soon as they got
and
here?
died when they got out of the. Yeah, good question.
Anyways, I rolled at 19 under 52.
As you're talking with Russ and Maynard and you start walking up to the lighthouse, you see something that catches your eye, a little glint. And you look down and you see what almost looks like a pistol, but it's sculpted in the shape of a coiled serpent.
Oh, yes, please. And by the way, I'm not walking up to the door. The serpent is gently laying itself down flat on the ground with its nose like right up to the door, so I can just like mince down his forehead
Slide
and-
down like
and
a little
go to the
slide?
door. Yeah, a little slippity slide. And I see this serpent-handled gun in the ground. I pick that up 100%.
Should you be recognizing it?
You,
The
as soon
style
as
of
you
it?
pick it up and you hold like a pistol, the tail goes and wraps around your wrist a little bit to give you some support. And you feel that if you invested some magic points, you could shoot this thing, whatever it does.
I will invest all the
Holy
magic
shit.
points.
But you don't have to. It's one magic point for every shot. It is a Serpent technology flame pistol.
Oh.
You just write that down.
Yeah, here, let me give you some deets. So it's a handgun skill to operate it. Each shot requires one magic point to power it. Each ball of fire, it shoots like little fire orbs, inflicts 1d10 damage.
That's as much as my Mauser.
I don't know what to tell
Yeah,
you.
but also
1d10
it's fire.
times 10. 1d10
But you can also
Plus fire
plus
damage.
you can light things on fire.
All right.
That's fun.
You
It's a
never
shame.
know.
It's a shame. You should have told me what it did like after I fired it the first time, because now I almost want to shake it off.
No, you're it feels
okay.
you feel connected to it there, hybrid
Yeah, it
boy.
completes your ensemble.
It does look.
It's got two little red gems on the serpent, and then when you invest it, they light up, and then a ball of fire shoots out.
Rain.
You know, it's kind of funny how Lucian at first was just disgusted with himself for having scales, and now he's fully embracing
Oh, yeah.
everything serpent.
He thinks he has a chance to be the Serpent King right now.
chance.
I
Am
am the serpent.
You are the Queen Mummy.
this pistol makes me the Serpent King, as was foretold. Ha ha! What's the range
Right.
of this thing?
Russ and Maynard just share an awkward look.
And a sigh.
What is the range? It doesn't have a range.
10 miles.
Unlimited.
Unlimited range.
Limited.
Okay. Unlimited.
Shoot that boat back in Brazil at Santiago or whatever that village is called.
5 damage
Shoot
to the
Russ
hull.
out of his sphere is what I'm going to do. All right. Okay, great. Yeah, I picked that out of the ground and I kind of like wave it to the guys and I point it around, looking awesome. And then I check the door.
Maynard, put us down on top of the lighthouse.
Is there a way to do that? I kind of fly. I do a little buzz the tower circle around the lighthouse.
Yeah, well,
Is there anywhere to land there?
yeah, why not?
Okay. I'm going to put the sphere down on the outer decking of the lighthouse.
Okay, you put the sphere down on the outer decking of the lighthouse.
Why are you landing up there? There's
No.
a door from up there.
Shut up, son.
No,
Jesus.
come down here. The door's down here. I'm at the door.
Guy's clueless. It's called the element of surprise.
The king doesn't have to sneak.
Yes, but he didn't sneak.
Is there like a
Walk in,
hatch in
tell
the
them how it
floor or
is.
something?
Well, for where you guys are?
Yeah, up top.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a ladder that runs down, a little hatch, and you open it up, and there's a ladder that runs down into the lighthouse. Looking in,
All right.
the lighthouse is completely hollow. It looks like it's kind of decrepit. You see it's like kind of crumbling some spots, and like vegetation is kind of like grown into the cracks and is grown in. It
Yeah.
looks like it's been abandoned for quite some time.
Can I do like a listen check to see if I can hear anything going on in there?
For sure.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Usually Dave would say, "Don't worry about it. There's nothing going on."
Oh, there's stuff going on.
Ooh. Where is my
Alphabetical.
listen? Oh, there it is. Oh no, I failed. I don't hear nothing.
I
Maynard,
thought
did
your
you hear
listen
that?
was super good.
No, it is, but it's not that good.
Oh, okay.
My spot hidden is really good.
Lucian, what are you doing? You going now?
Oh, opening the door if it opens.
Oh yeah, the door opens all right. It's like a shitty door. It's weathered and worn. And you open
Great.
the door and you look up and you see Russ looking down through the,
I was wrong. Look at that. There was a hatch. Well done, you.
there's a ladder leading up
Surprise.
to the hatch. You see the tower is hollow. A ladder running up to the beacon at the top. The ground floor of the tower, there's piles of crates, there's scrolls, there's books laying around. You see some like straw mats, where it looks like, again, the last time you saw the straw mats was in the Caduceus warehouse. There's written materials in a number of languages. Some are pre-human. Some things written in English, some things written in Nakal. You take a flip through and it basically talks about the plans of building the gate here and that they've accomplished it and that they've secured a gate to Mew. And you look and you see a trapdoor.
Russ is gonna do like the slide down the ladder, and he puts your feet on the outside.
That sounds like a dex
Oh,
check to me.
Yeah. Well, we're not really in battle, so we really shouldn't have to be rolling.
Disagree.
Depends on the keeper,
Kurt.
I suppose.
With this keeper?
I failed.
If there's a chance that you're going to embarrass yourself, Dave is making you roll that shit.
Especially from
Yeah.
something that you thought of? Yeah.
Yeah.
You get your feet on and you start ripping down and your pants get caught on something. It snags and it rips your pants right off.
Hey, look.
Does he slide all the way to the bottom and his
All the way
pants
to
are
the
still
bottom.
like...
It's bloop. I just like land on my feet in front of Saunders with
These little tiny,
Who's the
little
windsock
tiny
now?
whiteys.
don't have any pants on.
Look who's a windsock now. Haha.
It's actually pretty smooth all the way down. He just ends up at the bottom with no pants on.
Exactly. All right.
Russ,
Maynard,
my
are you coming
God,
down?
you've got
Could
an
you,
enormous package.
I'm going to go the other way. And Maynard goes back from the hatch and gets in the orb and lands it at the bottom and walks in.
He walks in while
bottom
Russ
door.
is scrambling up the ladder to get his pants back.
I'm gonna take the 2 minutes to climb up the ladder to get my pants.
Okay.
I
you
see
get your
London.
pants.
I see France. I see Russ's underpants.
Oh my god!
Look at that, Maynard.
He's a very not serious king of the serpents.
He did it all himself. I'm feeling quite jovial, actually.
He's going insane is what's happening.
Can't remember when I was in a better mood. Oh, look at this, Maynard. Look at this. He shows him the pistol. Look, it attached itself to my wrist. I believe it shoots energy bolts of some sort.
That's exciting and terrifying, Doc.
Okay. What?
It's terrifying in a night, I think. Aha.
Okay. All right, King Cobra.
Maynard and
let's
Lucian,
get down
can
this
I get a
hatch.
listen?
Oh, that's the best.
Can I get a
name. Can you
listen
call me
check
that?
from you?
If we could stop talking for a second, you might get a listen to.
King Cobra.
The Cobra Commander, the old G.I.
Ooh.
Joe enemy.
Oh, Cobra Commander's great.
I rolled a 23. Do I need it to be a hard success?
Negative.
Okay, I passed.
You hear some rustling from behind some crates over in the corner.
I stick my hand in the air.
Well, actually, it wouldn't be a corner. It's a round lighthouse. Over where there would be a corner if it was square.
I get everybody's attention, putting my hand in the air, and then I point towards the noise.
And you all hear some minor rustling, just some slight movement.
Lucian walks over with his laser pistol pointed at the noise. All right, come out from there.
Maynard draws his gun and moves away from Lucian, sort of trying to flank the noise.
Okay. Nothing comes out.
Russ zips up his pants and pulls.
You have a
his,
big rip up the side.
And you can see like the full length of my leg.
Full length of your leg, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like you got a big slit.
Like their tearaway pants.
Just not buttoned up tearaway pants? Yes.
Okay, I pull out my revolver and just wait.
Just for clarification, can we see the rubber ducky boxers through the rip in his pants?
I was picturing tidy whities.
Tidy whities.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tidy whities. Come on.
Like Mighty Mouse. Tidy
Like
whities.
pulled up just a little bit too high, kind of right around the belly button.
That's how I could judge the size of his package.
Jesus.
Sanity check. It's so large.
Okay. Russ, go over and check what it is. We have you covered.
No.
Well, why not?
No.
Maynard starts moving over there a little bit.
It made a
He's
good idea.
cautiously pointing his gun in that direction and inching towards the sound. Can I like peek around the crate at all
Oh, yeah, you can.
without getting too close?
Oh, you kind of got to get a bit close.
All right, I'm getting in there.
Oh, he's getting in there. All right, roll a dodge as one of those golden lancehead vipers comes shooting out at you to bite you.
Wait, hold on now.
Hey, wait a
Why
second.
did it have to be snakes?
I
What?
thought I could sense snakes.
You sent snakes everywhere. You're on fucking Snake Island.
There's
fair.
snakes around here.
Good luck, Kurt.
I thought they wouldn't attack us.
Why's that?
It's like you're
What's that
carrying the glowing blue orc sword and it's just glowing,
Yeah, it's just glowing
for
all the
hours
time.
now.
Yeah.
I passed my dodge.
Nice. Good job.
This sounds like a hard success on my end.
Oh, allow me to make it a hard success.
0-7
Um,
under 60. Actually, that sounds like an extreme to me.
Stream.
I don't want to get poisoned right now, so I'm gonna do it.
You do have antivenom specifically for the golden. I mean, you found some at the Caduceus warehouse.
I got 2 of them.
Yep.
And what can you, like, how many uses does one get? One use?
Yeah.
2, 3, 5?
No, you have 2 doses,
Perfect.
2 gallons.
and it sinks its fangs into you.
No, I'm gonna dodge. I'm gonna spend 35 luck.
Wow.
To dodge this,
Wow.
so someone else can use the venom later.
Okay. You
This is probably going to
miraculously
be me needing it. Thank you.
just get out of the way. As it goes to bite down, you see the venom dripping off its fangs.
Just like a little cat bouncing out of its way, huh?
And then it scurries into
Just
the
like
crates
meatloaf reflexes.
I told you how ready I was sneaking in there.
again.
Didn't want to get anywhere near
He
it.
is pretty ready.
Can I call, like, are we in initiative? Can I call the snake actually over to me?
They're not an initiative. It just lunged out at whoever went over
All right,
there.
Okay. All right. Can I call the snake over to me?
Sure. Yeah, you definitely can. That was weird.
I don't know. Like, what does he say? Like,
Oh,
his mental,
No,
like,
that
doesn't
wasn't
say
weird.
anything?
Oh, he's
I love
mental.
your face when you did that. It's so great. You probably don't even have to do that, like in the game. You just
I probably do
Beautiful.
it anyways. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like,
all right, it comes
"Control
over
my
to you,
language."
all
Yeah, okay.
all slithery.
Great. I have it like coil around one leg and just like wait.
Okay.
Don't worry, Maynard. I have this one under control. I'll make sure that doesn't happen again.
Yeah, that was both reassuring and unsettling, Doc.
Well,
Thank
they're
you.
perfectly fine. They're probably protecting a clutch of eggs or something in that corner. You startled it. You should have been more careful. I'm sorry.
All right.
It'll
Are
be
we going to
okay.
have to listen to this snake bullshit the whole time we're on Snake Island?
Probably.
Let's go down the hatch.
Can you get rid of
all
that
right.
snake?
No, he's perfectly fine.
No, like,
I
can
may
you
need
just
him.
tell it to go away?
Well, he could attack someone on our behalf, Russ.
He just tried to attack me.
Well, as I said, he was protecting his turf. You startled him.
Send him back to his clutch of eggs or whatever. Get him out of here. He's creeping me out.
He's fine. All right, go away, honey. Yep, go over there. Okay.
It starts to go
All
over
right.
there and it looks at Maynard and does like a little, like a little,
Hey.
like a little flinch.
Come on now. He's fine.
And it looks back at you like a scolded puppy and slithers into the crates.
All right, that's better. There. Are you satisfied?
Yes, thank
somewhat,
you.
yeah.
And Russ
Alright.
opens the hatch,
Oh,
shines his torch.
It is a ladder leading down. This one looks a little
Another ladder.
newer, not quite as rusty and shitty, but it
Mm.
leads down, and you climb down and you hear a familiar like whirling sound, and you look over
oh.
and you see the little step up with the silver pyramid and the silver gate with some hexagons swirling around it, and you see an
Oh, wow.
active gate.
Russ, you wouldn't know about this, but we found one of these before, and our compatriot, Christopher, jumped right fucking through it and died.
Why would you ever jump into that? What an
I know.
idiot.
I just thought I'd say it because, we didn't expect him to do it
I
at the
would
time,
never-
and
I
I
would
thought I'd
never do
mention
that.
it to
Russ,
you.
it was very
Okay.
brave, actually. I won't have you disparage the man's memory.
Fair enough.
The
Fair enough.
stolid companion and a
He was
connoisseur.
he
of
was
fine
the
cigars.
hero of the group. I heard that he carried you guys, so to speak.
Well, I don't
Did
know
all
what
the fighting.
Maynard having
Did all the
flashbacks. So it was
shooting.
like, tie the rope around your waist. No.
No.
It's rage-inducing listening to that episode. Could have done so many things to save him. You just like dropped a knife. It landed like right next to him. It could have like stabbed him.
I did toss you a knife.
You just like dangled a rope and then like let go of it or something.
That was Maynard's precious knife. That was a bold move on his
That was. I know, I missed that knife.
That's what you think about when you see
Regrets.
the gate. You put your hand on your hip where your knife would be. Oh, I wish I had that knife right now.
I wonder if he's
Still
thinking
have the
if he
empty
goes-
holster on my belt.
Maybe if he goes through, he could find his knife.
Oh, maybe. But you stand in front of a gate, and
Over there.
according,
We're already down the ladder.
yeah. Well, you
Okay.
want to take your time, go ahead. But I picture
take
you
my
going
time
to
on
like
this
the
one.
feet on the side again. But this one's a nice ladder, no catches.
Okay. I still just go down normally.
That's fair.
Yeah, don't test fate. So we get. You're
Lesson
saying
learned.
we go all the way down to the bottom, and we're in this giant. Is it a cavern? Is it a room? Is
Oh,
it-
it's not really
what's going
giant.
on? Okay.
It's. I suppose it's pretty big. But yeah, it looks like there's a basement of the lighthouse, and they have built a gate in it. And according to the literature and all the books and stuff that you read upstairs as you're going through the notes, that this is the stable gate to Mu that Caduceus has erected here and stabilized.
Caduceus.
Yeah.
So we saw. I'm getting so confused, and I couldn't tell whether those dead serpent people on the surface were Caduceus or Inner Night. But we know the spheres, the orbs, are Inner Night technology, and we saw Caduceus on the mainland in town with a boat. So presumably they've already been here, and this is their facility. But
Is that why no
Meadham's
one's
gotten
here?
first.
They've all come and jumped through the portal?
Well, I think Meadham's gotten here first. Landed in her orbs and already made her way through this portal. We're a step behind, gentlemen.
Well, after you, Saunders.
All right. I will. Just give me a second.
Can we hold on,
Can you-
Saunders? Hold on. I look through the gate first. What is on the other side?
Unheedingly.
No, just
Do you-
peeking. I'm peeking. I'm holding on to Saunders as I'm leaning in to look.
Maynard reaches in his pocket and he hands you a pocket knife.
What? Okay. I put it in my pocket.
You stick your head through the portal?
No, Dave. Relax. Just peeking.
You're peeking.
A headless body slumps back from the portal.
Looking into it, it's just shimmering light.
Okay. I'm going to hold on to Saunders, and I'm going to lean my head through. Half my head, just like one eyeball.
One eyeball, and you're just kind of like squinting as you put your head through?
Yeah.
Just blinding light.
Okay, it's just really bright in there, guys. I don't know.
Well, that was
Okay,
incredible.
hold
Like a
on.
leap of faith.
We're
What's
being a
that?
bit hasty here. Is there, if we take a step back and look around, is there like any hieroglyphics or Nakal language,
Yeah.
anything written around
Control
here?
panel.
Yeah, other screens where Rose Medium is yelling at people.
Nope.
Nothing
None
like-
of that.
It's all just completely clean lines, like stainless steel
Yeah.
walls, no markings.
No.
Okay.
Can you describe the mechanism?
I'm not jumping through there, Russ says. Nope,
Can you
not
describe the
doing it.
mechanism again?
He starts pacing back and forth.
It looks like a Stargate with the whirling hexagon above it.
Can Lucian control it at all?
Well, I probably can. Here, let me try. Hang on.
Try something.
Lucian
Feel it.
vanishes.
I feel a connection. Whoop.
No, I'm just joking. Nothing happens.
No, I thought I'd been sucked right into it for a moment there. Did you see? Was I here the whole time? No,
You haven't
all right.
moved.
Disappointed.
Where else would you be?
No, I don't
Saunders,
seem to
you're
be-
the most powerful amongst us. I think you should go first.
Yes, you're probably right.
One
All
second.
right.
1 second. Maynard holds his hands out like he looks like he's trying to cast a spell and reaches out into the ether and tries with all of his might and every little bit of Cthulhu mythos that he's ever learned in his entire life just to see if he can feel anything from it. Did I learn anything?
Make a roll. What do you got for a mythos?
I have 32 in mythos, but then I rolled a 95. So
You vanish also. No, again, joking. Nothing happens.
checks out.
Can I throw a stone in?
Yeah.
Russ picks up a stone on the ground. He just hucks it in.
All right, it goes into the light and vanishes.
And then someone yells, "What the fuck?" And
Hey,
throws
I just got hit with a rock.
Well, I vote Saunders. He is the King Cobra amongst us. And if anybody can survive it, I think it's Saunders.
What if we hold hands and Saunders goes first and we all go at the same time? Like through the portal, 1, 2, 3. And then if something goes sideways, maybe we could pull someone back.
Now, I'm fine with that too, but listen, men. I think this is it. This is what we've been looking for the last several weeks. This is the gateway to Mu. I don't know what we're going to find when we get in there, but it's going to be a conflict, no doubt about that. Rose is in there, Caduceus presumably in there. The end of the world, but we have the half-Terang device. We have each other.
Oh shit. Did we bring it?
Of course we did.
Or is it in the orbs? We have that on us?
You'd
All right.
better have it. Go climb back up and get it.
I checked my backpack. Like, oh, here it is. I forgot. I just want to make sure.
We're not forgetting anything else.
I was hoping you'd go back up the ladder and have another confrontation with the little snake. Just waiting for you as you come up the ladder.
Bastard. I'm going to go ahead. If you want to hold hands and go in a line, I'm fine with that, but I'm fine to go ahead myself. feel
Maynard takes
called.
Lucian's hand and reaches for Russ's.
Rolf. Russ takes a long pause looking at that hand.
Just take my hand like a man and let's fucking do this.
Red Rover.
He slaps his hand away, and then he puts his arm around his shoulder.
All right.
Aw. All
Maynard
right.
reaches under and grabs him on the ribs.
Whoa.
We're pretty much hugging now. This is your fault.
All right, gents. On 3. Ready? 1,
Ready.
2, 3. Bzz. And yeah, I go through.
Everyone goes through?
I go through.
Lucian goes through first, and I'm holding his hand.
Okay.
Just if anything's happening, we might stop.
And
No.
Russ just marches forward, shoulder or arm around Maynard's shoulder.
All right. Now Maynard's through, and he's pulling Russ through.
All right. You all go through the portal. You lose 1 sanity.
This is crazy.
You feel your body just like contorting and being pulled apart. Everything goes super bright and then black. And you materialize on a blasted plateau in mud. You open your eyes. Everybody heals 1d10 hit points.
Oh, really?
That's just setting us up for
Yeah, that's
what's
weird.
to come.
And you also gain
That's weird.
you also gain 1d6 sanity
Oh,
Okay.
for finding Moo.
because we finally made it. It's like a relief.
Mm.
It was real. Ha ha.
What'd you say, Dave? What?
1d10 hit points, 1d6 sanity.
1d6 sanity.
Oh,
6.
rolls.
Ooh, max sanity.
99 sanity, 99
How
luck.
is that possible?
Man, playing games with you.
No, I meant max on my dice. I don't have 99.
Oh, okay.
No, your max sanity is actually what, 67? Because you're 32 mythos.
That's correct.
Yeah. What's your
I
sanity
lost
at?
one going through the gate, and I got one.
52.
Oh, you're pretty good. You're about as sane as Maynard could be. Pretty close.
This is probably the strongest Maynard's ever been.
Oh, wow.
52 sanity, 20 hit points, 68 luck, 18
man.
magic points if I could figure out a way to use those suckers.
Jesus.
Oh, wow.
It's gonna be a shame.
Usually this Call of Cthulhu trends in the opposite direction. You start
Yeah.
strong and get worse and worse and worse.
No, not Maynard.
Lucian's worse.
So the gate opens up and you materialize on a blasted plateau covered with the broken bodies of serpent people
Ooh.
alongside mangled bodies of giant reptilian Ilagor. You'd never seen them before, but they do resemble the shape of the flesh monsters from India. How those bodies formed into like these giant, like almost dinosaur reptile monsters.
Yeah.
These are the same shape and they look exactly the same, except they're actual like reptile monsters.
Fuck.
It looks like
It's like a battle here.
It looks like there was a great battle here. The ground is drenched in blood, enough to have turned it into mud. Rocks have been torn asunder and the ground is rent and furrowed. Looking up, the sky is a great swirling mass of dense gray fog, with strange strands that reach out like writhing tentacles. The peak of
Dave?
a mighty...
Sorry.
Yep.
Go ahead.
No.
Oh, just a quick question. I look back. Is there a portal?
There is a portal.
That was my next question.
Okay, good.
Yeah, there's a portal.
Okay, sorry. Continue.
Like a shimmering. It's not like the same type of structure portal, but there's just like an opening.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
The peak of a mighty volcano can be seen across a valley filled with swampland. A strange spired structure atop the volcano glints like steel and glass, while flashes of light and fire cut through the surrounding fog. It like lights up with some lightning and then it almost like shimmers, like it disappears out of existence for a second and then comes back.
Oh, cool.
That's got to be the Citadel, right?
There's a path leading down the plateau into the swamp, roughly in the direction of the volcano, and you see 5 sets of footprints going down. This,
What kind of footprints?
the footprints of, I don't know, it's like boots. Footprints of 4 larger creatures and 1 smaller creature. Not smaller like as in like a toddler, but you know, a smaller human.
Smaller as in lighter.
As in Rose and her 4 goons.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Got it.
This place is strange and uncomfortable to you. The sky is shrouded with a rolling gray fog that almost seems to be alive. While there's no sun visible in the sky, the patches of golden light break through the fog, appearing at random and drift around the landscape like searchlights. The air is saturated with humidity and warmer than you're used to. Warmer than the place you just left. It's probably around 40, 42 degrees in here.
Holy shit, that's hot.
You see, and there's buzzing insects everywhere. Some big like the size of softballs. Insects that no human entomologist could identify. Even the flora and fauna differs wildly from anything you have seen before. Beyond, in the distance, beyond the swamp and the volcano, it looks like thick, vibrant rainforest. Trees much larger than those found in any jungle you've seen. Bursts of color, bright yellows, bright reds, and occasionally you see like large creatures flying around that almost look like giant pterodactyls flying above the rainforest. You are somewhere that no human has been in tens of thousands of years.
What? Humans have been here?
According to the book.
Wow.
Weird.
You're the first human to set foot on the lost continent of Mu for over 10,000 years. Because it was once part of Earth. And then it got shifted into its little pocket dimension.
Oh, right.
Do you remember all the things you've learned?
Well, Saunders, help me get this dead body off of me. Saunders? Can I see them? Like, are they close by? Or am I just covered in bodies?
You're not really covered. You're kind of like I guess you'd like come down onto your knees as you come out of the portal, but...
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, but it looks like there's definitely been an intense battle in this area.
Does it look fresh?
Brown still.
A little bit fresh, yeah, but you can definitely... Some of it looks fresh and some of it looks ancient.
Weird.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's so strange.
And can you say what you said about the tower citadel thing again?
I certainly can. A strange spired structure atop the volcano glints like steel and glass while flashes of light and fire cut through the surrounding fog. And while you look at it, it seems to like phase in and out of existence. It'll be there and then it'll like shimmer and then it's gone for like a blink of an eye and then it's back. And then it'll like be there for a little bit and it'll start to shimmer, stay,
So cool.
shimmer, flash out of existence.
How far is it across the valley?
You figure about 5 miles.
Okay. All right.
Well, we probably have no time to lose. We really
The footprints
prefer to
that
run
you
into
see
Rose before.
look fresh that go down there. And you definitely figure it's Rose and her serpent goons.
Okay.
So, Maynard, what do you think then? They came through here, had some sort of pitched battle with some sort of synthesized reptilian guardian, such as the ones we saw in India, and were victorious, and now they're headed on towards the Citadel? Is that your read on it?
What if we learned that the dreamer right before Russ killed her was actually opening the gates or unlocking the power to open the gates? Maybe she was creating flesh monsters in both dimensions. And these were here waiting for Rose or something.
That could have been. But some of this looks like it's been here for centuries. It's difficult to tell what's going on.
Are there any weapons scattered around?
Give me a spot hidden.
Okie dokie.
Maynard wants to look around and check the horizon and do a spot hidden for like anything that could be kind of
35 under 83.
around us.
You find one of those snake-coiled pistols that Lucian found.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Russ, you found one too.
Look at that. And I kick it into the mud. The blood mud.
No. That's good. It's magical fire weapon. Maynard, you may want that.
Serpent tech. I look at him. I keep walking, searching for something useful. Maybe like a sword or something.
Well, when in Rome, Russ.
Whatever. Keeps walking.
Maynard gives the serpent pistol a try. He picks it up. Does it wrap around his wrist?
No.
I throw it on the ground.
You can still use it. I'll tell you mechanically.
Oh.
But you get disadvantage with it.
Maynard's disappointed that it didn't work for him, and he just tosses it on the ground.
Is it not working for you?
Nope.
Oh.
This is Serpent tech.
Yes, I suppose I'm far enough gone that it recognizes me as being one. This whole journey has been discomforting, to say the least.
As we're having this conversation, Maynard's scanning the horizon and looking towards the swamp and just trying to see if there's any movement or anyone on us.
You don't see any movement or anyone on you. You peer down the trail into the swamp, and you see the ground sees and bubbles a little bit. Like you'll see like a bubble come up and burst. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like gas is coming out of the ground. The fauna almost seems to be alive. It kind of like reaches out onto the pathway. It's definitely an eerie fucking place.
Russ flicks his cigarette into the bush. Well, should we get this over with?
A giant
No time like the
bear
present.
comes out of the woods. Only you can prevent forest fires, and hands you back your cigarette butt.
Maynard lights another cigarette and heads off in the direction of the footprints.
Okay. And it starts walking down into the swamp. Does he go alone? Do people
Yeah.
follow?
No, Russ is with him.
Lucian isn't. Lucian's kind of rooted to the spot for a sec.
Okay.
Wait a second. Maynard walks away a little bit and he realizes that nobody was quite ready to follow him, and he loops back and he says, I just had the craziest idea. But what if we tried to bring your snake down the ladder and through the portal?
Oh, well,
The
that
snake would
be
not
useful.
fit down the trapdoor.
I don't think it'll fit, though.
All right.
That's good thinking, though. If we find any other giant serpents here, I'll be sure to woo them to our cause. Have no
Can
fear
you
of that.
Can you feel any serpents around us?
Let me see. Let me close my eyes. Sense.
None.
None.
What do you mean none, Saunders? Try again.
Listen, I've tried once. I have the power. Don't worry about that. There don't seem to be any serpents nearby.
Don't question the queen's power.
No, it's the king's power now.
Oh, sorry, that was a slip of the tongue.
King Cobra. That's me.
King
But I have
Cobra.
to tell you, gents, I'm bitterly disappointed. I honestly sort of thought that we would land in a reconstruction of ancient Rome with serpent people bowing to me and obeying my every request. I thought this would be a coronation, not a blasted hike through the woods.
We know.
Yeah.
Ah,
Typical for Queen Mummy's little prince boy to feel so disappointed.
Wow.
Are you over it yet? Let's get going.
yes, Russ, I'm over it. You can keep your comments to
Maynard.
yourself.
Maynard finishes that first cigarette, throws it in the ground, and lights another one, and heads off on a hike again.
Sigh.
Anybody
Lucian's-
coming this time?
Yeah, Lucian's totally
Well-
disillusioned, just tromping through the mud in his like fucking crown and scepter. He should be like a golden god, and instead he's getting all muddy.
He's like kicking the dirt.
He is. He's like shaking all the mud off his shoes. Blasted. Ugh. This is not how it was supposed to be.
Keep it down back there, Prince.
King.
Are you
This
walking
way, Maynard.
down the pathway into the swamp? The ground seethes and bubbles, steam weaving between bits of festering mud, pools of thick, foul-smelling liquid. You look down as you're walking, and you can see like twisted forms writhing below the surface of the mud. Some of them
What?
stare up at you with disalarmingly intelligent eyes. Like
Forms
there's
of what, Dave?
creatures
What are you
trapped in
talking
the mud.
about?
Almost like
No,
looking up.
Thank you.
Oh man, I'm high stepping through that stuff.
Stunted plants of vivid hues grow everywhere, bridging the barrier between plant and animal. You're regularly snapped at by tendrils that have wet, mouth-like pods as they pass. None of them do any damage to you, but they're just like things reaching for you. Giant insects, like say the size of softballs, fly and they'll like try to land on you.
Don't let any of those land on you. They could be carrying that virus.
Mud bubbles
Beware.
spray hot gases smelling of everything from excrement to cooked meat. Some of the bubbles, as they come up, they explode with flashes of light and a little bit of flame. Your visibility changes wildly as colorful mists drift and dissipate. They dissipate again as quickly as they arrive. Gusts of warm, moist wind blow. And in the distance, you hear sounds of rending metal, inhuman screams, and explosions. Sounds like it's coming from the Citadel.
Oh, lovely.
Just a torture
crap.
palace.
How far are we now?
You're just beginning. As you get into
God.
you go
And we can hear it.
you can start to
Wow.
hear it as you get into the swamp. You can hear it off in the distance. You walk for a little while, let's say half a mile or so. Several
Is
large
it still phasing out of existence as we're
Yeah.
hearing it? And does the sound cut out when it phases out too?
the sound of rending metal does for sure.
Okay.
While you're traveling through the swamp, several large bubbles of mud blow up from the ground. A couple of them pop, but then one big one comes up right in front of you, and it's a big bubble, but it doesn't pop. And then it turns, and it's a giant eyeball, and it just blinks and looks at you.
Shit.
Can I get a sanity?
Rush shoots
Can I
it.
get a sanity check?
Rush shoots it.
Okay.
Yeah. Bang, 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 bang.
Bang, bang, bang again.
Made it.
Made it.
Oh, right on it.
Oh.
54 on.
Oh, everybody
This is
loses.
nothing.
You
Come
lose
on.
one sanity.
It's just an eyeball. I got
Just
two
an
of them.
eyeball.
All right,
I
Russ.
got two of them.
Russ, roll your bang bang.
Bang, bang. Pfft. 57 over 56. I'm going to spend one of my very valuable luck points to make it.
A success?
Success.
Or you shoot the eye and it snaps back and the ground starts to shake.
Oh no! What did the eye belong to?
All of the liquid around you starts to get sucked into the ground. And you start
Oh.
feeling yourself be pulled into the ground.
No! We
Nope.
gotta go. We gotta go.
Run.
Okay, let's go.
All right, I need spot hiddens from you to find, to look for solid ground as you're trying to run away.
Oh,
Oh, fuck yeah. This is
God,
my
I
jam.
made it.
yeah, I
made
got
it.
this. No problem. No problem.
40 under 52.
Well, you can roll damage if you want for your handgun.
Oh, thank you. 5.
Thank
So
you.
Dave can mark those 5 hit points off of the 80 hit points of the monster.
Passed.
Oh, very close. You guys all passed your spot hidden?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I need a jump roll now.
Ooh.
No. Anyone spend points
Meat,
in jump?
Meatloaf doesn't jump.
Oh, no.
That's 90 over 20.
Oh no.
Even I don't have the luck for that.
Oh, I got it. 11 under 20.
Oh,
Unbelievable. I also have the base 20, so 79 for 20.
okay.
So Maynard definitely runs through this little line of solid ground for, 20 feet or so, doing pretty good. And then there's a gap where he needs to clear it, and you just see him load up and jump, and he just sort of scoots up just a little bit, and you just see just a hair of air underneath his feet. But he really,
Is 1 inch
Yeah.
vertical?
just barely gets off the ground.
The only one who made it is Russ?
Yeah.
All right, Russ, you're scrambling. You find solid ground and start to make your way around. A big wave of water comes up from the ground and splashes out, hits Saunders and Maynard as they're starting to get away, and they start to sink like it's quicksand.
Oh. No.
Help! Help! I'm sinking! Help! Ah!
I reach for Maynard.
Maynard grabs onto his forearm.
Well, let's see here. Reaching for him. I'll make Maynard make the
Wow.
luck roll since he's got lots of luck. Are you close to Russ?
Yes. course.
Oh, I rolled a 1.
Oh,
He's right
you're
beside him.
right beside him. Yeah.
Wow.
He basically, you tripped on Russ as he made it to the solid ground.
It was my fault.
Hey, Russ, there's quicksand back there.
All right, you
Okay.
start to pull on Meatloaf, get him out of there.
Yeah. Just like he latches onto my forearm and I just like grab onto his and I just
All right,
almost fall. I just like fall backwards to pull him out. I don't even bother trying to like lift him. I just use my body weight and momentum to just fall backwards.
okay.
Pull him
Yeah,
out.
you like that sound as he starts to
Shit,
pull him out.
Maynard.
Lucian, give me a strength check.
Do you know who you're asking? to
I'm
do
asking the snake
that? My
prince.
dump stat?
We need to get Saunders, Maynard. Quick.
I'm wafer thin.
Can I see him?
54 over 40.
40 is actually better than I thought it was going to be.
Well, that's like the base.
Yeah, you see him. He starts to, he falls in and he's like kind of up to his waist and he's crawling a little bit. The water comes down as quick as it came up, like it's being sucked into the ground. And you see Lucian's legs are like trapped in almost solid ground now.
It's sucking me down. Help.
Starts to,
Maynard,
go ahead.
sorry.
No.
Maynard reaches out with his elephant gun and tries to like hand
Put him
the
out of
end of
misery.
it
Yeah.
to Lucian.
It's time.
Gently.
Maynard, it's time.
Who's getting
just-
who's getting the barrel end?
Maynard's gonna hold on to the barrel end and reach out with the butt end of the gun towards Maynard or towards Lucian.
Okay, let's see. How should we do this? What kind
it
of
close
roll?
enough? I don't know.
And so Saunders is gonna end up grabbing onto the gun, and I'm gonna lean forward and try to pull his legs out of the quicksand.
Okay, together with the two of you, you get Lucian out.
Okay.
All right.
You both get out.
That's it.
The eyeball is frantic, and you see water start to come up again. So you guys need the GTFO.
Good thing I
Let's
shot his
fucking
eye, so
go.
I can't see. Let's get out of here.
You guys start running through the swamp, and it's the same thing. You look back, and there's this eye there, and like ground, like water up, water down, like it's trying to totally like suck him into the ground.
Wow, that was a close one.
In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have shot it.
It was going to suck me down. There was something down there. Oh, thank you, both of you. Oh, Princess, thank
Doc,
you.
I thought you were gonna have to let go of that scepter just to grab onto the rifle butt for a
Are
minute
you
there.
kidding? Of course not. I would never let go of the scepter. It's critically important to our mission.
In what way?
Well, of
Do
course.
tell.
When we get to the Citadel, they will recognize my. What am I trying
Majesty?
to say? My items of majesty, my
Your stature?
articles of authority, and they'll of
Articles
course
of authority.
let us through.
I like it.
and then
Yep. Mm-hmm.
yes, and then we'll
Yeah.
we'll probably sit at a table with Concalivers, and
What? How good's your Nicole?
it's very good. It's getting excellent.
Okay.
Your Nicole isn't actually that bad, is it?
It's good now. Yeah, it's like almost 40.
Is it? Okay. Oh wow.
45.
Holy.
Yeah, it's pretty good. That's borderline like fluent in the call.
Okay.
Oh, but we have to
Slight
get there.
setback. Let's keep going.
All right.
I reload my gun, the one bullet, while we're moving.
You end up scrambling down the pathway out of the sight of the giant eyeball and continue your journey through the swamp.
This is brutal. We're only a half mile in. Oh man.
You start to get a little bit further. You're probably over a mile now, and you're going through the swamp. It's the same thing, like the little tentacles almost reaching out for you. You end up getting hit by some of them, but there's no danger. It's just eerie, almost like those Venus flytraps snapping in the air. The insects are huge. The whole place is fucked. And you keep looking at the Citadel, and you hear the sounds of rending metal, and it still blinks in and out of existence. And it sounds like as you get closer, there's a battle. There's something going on there. As you're focusing and you walk in, you come around and you see a serpent person stuck kind of in quicksand, looks wounded. You see blood, and he looks up at you. Help. And he flickers his little tongue and he looks directly at Saunders.
Russ looks at Saunders.
What's he wearing, Dave? You have avoided describing what these serpent people are wearing. Is he wearing the same thing?
You
as
recognize
dead
one of these
bodies?
ones? This one would be one of Rose's goons.
Okay.
You recognize him from seeing them before with her.
Have we seen any dead goons yet? Like,
No.
were there dead goons?
No, so you
On
figure
this
the
side of
other
the
ones,
portal.
the other ones on the other side of the portal were Caduceus. The ones that you've seen in here, you don't recognize the garb on any of them. So you figure they're serpent people from you.
Does this serpent person look any more enhanced or tougher than any of the ones we've seen so far, like the scientific ones?
I suppose he doesn't quite look like a scientist. He's a bit stronger, a little bit bigger. But he looks wounded and he looks stuck in quicksand. And he looks up at, like I said, he sees you guys and he like pleads for help, and then his little tongue darts out and his eyes fix on Saunders.
I whisper to the guys. I said, I've got no love for these ones, but if we save him, we can interrogate him. What do you think?
You are the humans following Rose.
You,
Saunders,
Hush, quiet down. We're talking.
I whispered as, interrogate him now. Get information out of him before we save him.
I've seen you.
That's good leverage.
I've seen
Tell
your
us everything.
faces.
Yes, well, you're seeing our faces now.
That's true. I am.
I am the king. I am the lord of the snakes. And I am here to wipe Caduceus and the Inner Night off the face of the earth. And end this scourge.
You've been
Tell me what you know.
hybridized.
What?
I can taste it. His little tongue flickers again.
Yes, well, you're not the only one with... Well, maybe you are, actually. I don't think I have the flickery tongue yet.
It will come. There's a cure at the Citadel for the hybridization. You can be human again.
Now, why are you being so helpful?
You can save me. Just let me out of here. I will return
Return where?
to the
Where would you
gate
go?
and leave this place.
And go back to Earth? Where you'll prey on humans? We know what the plans of the Inner Night are. There's no way we'll let you do that. Your only chance is a quick death or a slow, gasping one.
How far ahead is Rose?
She'll be at the
Yes.
Citadel by now.
Are those the sounds of battle that we hear?
There's much
That's Rose?
going on. No,
Tell us, what's going on? Tell us everything. Read it as if it was a paragraph in the book.
the battle is between the Serpent and the Elders.
Serpent? The Serpent and the Elders? What are you talking about?
The Elders protect the Citadel. They don't want the Doomsday device going off either. But that is what Rose will do.
Why does... What's in it for Rose? What's Rose's endgame here?
To kill the humans. Save me and I will help you get into the Citadel. I can show you where the labs are. Reverse your hybridization. Just save me. I will help you.
You think he wants it reversed? Look at him.
Hey,
He's loving it.
Russ,
He's obsessed with it.
this is a necessity. Don't love it, but I'm trying to make the best of it.
Your
It's clear that
DNA.
I need this power in order to reach our final goal.
You are not
Hey,
fully Serpent yet, but you are close. I can smell it.
You keep your smells to yourself.
He flickers his,
Care what your
he flickers
opinions
his
are.
tongue at you.
Rose is ahead with how many goons?
You don't wish to be reversed. You enjoy being Serpent.
Tell me what I want to know, not what you want to tell me.
Join with Rose.
All right, Russ, shoot him.
No, you do it.
No, let's let him get sucked
I want to
down
see you
the
do
center
it,
of the earth.
Saunders.
I don't think I
It's-
want to be so kind as to...
I hand him my gun.
I have my own.
It's too late. Without my help, you will never beat her.
What kind of weapons is she using? Why is she so powerful?
Let me out. pull me out of the mud.
Russ grabs his gun back from Saunders.
Can Maynard try to do a psychology check on the serpent guy?
Yeah,
He's been talking to us. He's trying to convince us. Can I try it?
sure.
Oh, man. A 92.
Yeah. Don't spend the leg.
No.
You trust your friend? He is Serpent. He doesn't even want to be human. What if he betrays you?
Trust. Kidding me. I trust you more than I trust him.
Then why don't you put a bullet in his head?
I'd put one in my own first.
Lucian walks right over to Russ and looks him in the eye. What are you talking about? You don't trust me? Well, then go on ahead then. See how far you get. What happens when you come to a
Probably
door
get pretty
that you can't
far.
open?
Actually, I just saved your life. If I didn't come back to save
Well,
you,
actually, I think Maynard saved my life.
it was a group effort.
Thank you,
It
Whatever.
was a
Maynard.
team effort for sure.
Well, it doesn't sound like we are much of a team. It doesn't sound like you want me on the team. Maybe I'll just go back and enjoy my life on Snake Island with all these snakes and my snake power.
Yeah, that sounds great. I'm sure you'll just love that.
Well, I don't
Being
want that.
alone.
I think
You-
maybe we walked a long ways through the swamp and you should just eat a granola bar and have a sip from your water bottle and then we'll continue on our way to the castle here.
Well,
I
are we
reached
on
down
the same team or not?
To grab the serpent out of the sand. Quicksand.
Oh.
What are we
All right.
saying?
He
Do you actually
reaches
trust
up.
him?
He reaches up for you if you reach for him.
And then I
Maynard,
take my
don't
gun and I
think
put
this
it
is a good
under his
idea.
chin and I pull the trigger.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
He smiles as he reaches for your hand, like a sinister smile, and then
I smile back.
his whole
Hi.
demeanor
I'm here
changes,
to
and
help.
he feels the
Yeah.
cold steel underneath his chin.
Cold blue steel. Kaboom! And he just stands up. He doesn't really feel much.
The serpent
Should we keep
drops
going?
face down.
Well, that was well done. We certainly didn't need his help. He was sure to betray us as soon as we let him out. I was ready to let him sink down to the depths of the earth, but
If Russ didn't shoot him, I was gonna.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious that the fellow just wanted to save his life. He just wanted to save himself.
Yeah.
He told you like
And-
3 different stories. I'll help you. Wait, let's betray them. Oh, how about hey?
Yeah, join us.
Yeah, yeah, he's just trying whatever he can.
When it comes down to it, you can't really trust a serpent person.
Oh,
Now listen,
do you
though.
say that while
Exactly,
looking at
Maynard.
Lucian?
Exactly. Is
boys,
that Kurt or Maynard saying that?
we
That was
need to.
Maynard.
How do they say in America? Huddle up. We need to huddle up and
All right,
be on the
let's
same
huddle
page
up.
here. What does everyone
Huddle up. Bring it
want?
in, team.
Okay, what does everyone want here? What's everyone's goal?
To save the world.
Okay.
To save mankind, humans.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
To exterminate the serpent people.
Russ, excellent job. Well, Maynard, what's your goal here?
Same thing. I want to prevent either agenda from the two-headed serpents. They're
Great.
both bad.
All right, great. This may come as a shock to you, but that is also my goal. I am making the best of this. I do believe that we need to embrace this power in order to complete our mission. If there's a way that I can be dehybridized, I would take it in a heartbeat. Am I supposed to go back and live in my New York flat with Heathcliff and enjoy cucumber sandwiches with
Why did
fangs
you put the
getting
crown
stuck
on?
in the... What do you mean, why did I get the crown on?
He makes a good
I
point.
had to. Who was going to do it? You think we would have gotten here without the crown and the power over that giant serpent? It was a necessity, Russ.
We would have found a way. I don't think it was a necessity.
We'll never know now, will we? But I am not here to join forces with the Inner Knight or Caduceus. I do not want to see the end of humanity. I want to see the end of the Snake People threat. Now,
So
I will say that if Tiranesh were here, I do firmly believe that there could have been a future where humans and serpent people could have cohabitated, but that's off the table. I recognize that. She's gone, it's off the table. So we move
As
forward.
soon as the pitch of your voice gets really high, Saunders, I tend to not trust what
But
you
that's
say.
because it gets high
See?
because I know that
Exactly.
you don't want to believe what I'm saying.
Okay, what are we going to do when we get there?
We're going to.
Clearly, there's some sort of chaos, mayhem, torture, murder, war going on up there. Like, what are we going to do?
Well, are we not going to just set the Halfdarang device and blow everything to Kingdom Come.
Okay.
But we have to
yes.
get. But we have to
That's
get
my
out of
plan.
here first. So we have to set it, leave it,
Yeah, we
hope that nobody finds it and turns it off before we escape.
That's a good point. We need to find a spot hidden. Set it off.
Are we
Okay, now
close
what
enough
if the
now?
doomsday device is activated?
Well, if the doomsday device is activated, then I think we're all fucked. Is that how you say it in America?
I don't know. Maybe the Haftarang can stop it too.
Maybe. But if we have to emergency activate the Haftarang device, then that's the end of Russ and Maynard and Lucian.
Okay, Maynard, you dealt with Rose already.
Yes.
yeah,
What do we need to be worried about?
everything. She's got crazy magical powers. Super intimidating, really smart. I find her quite unpredictable.
Sounds like someone has a
She's
crush
sorta-
on her.
So she's
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, she's a very, very powerful
You
sorceress.
guys and your women, eh? You got a soft spot. You can tell.
If Maynard had a type, Rose would probably be it.
So Russ is an incel. Is that what you're saying? That's the direction, really. Okay. All right.
All right, so we're all still on the same team. We'll get there. We'll save the world. We'll cure Lucian of his serpent hybridization.
God's willing.
And
One way or another.
One way or another.
all right. Maynard starts searching the pockets of the serpent person that we shot.
He's got nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Is his uniform, is it, like, could it be worn as a disguise? Would that be of benefit at all, do you think? Like, is it, what am I trying to say? Is it notable? Is it unique? Is it like a bright red jumpsuit? Is it like something that
No.
you put on to,
No.
okay, all right.
Also, did he have like a face skin or did he just look like a serpent
Serpent.
person? Yeah, okay.
Full serpent person, right?
Straight up
Okay.
serpent person.
Lucian touches his tongue. His tongue isn't getting like forked, is it?
No, you're not quite there yet. You just got the fangs.
Thank God.
Oh no, forked is next stage.
Shut up.
Full fucking serpent.
Great. Great.
Russ reloads the missing bullet from his gun. Fully
Yeah,
loaded now.
Maynard reloads as
The
well.
one with Lucian written on it.
Right next to the one that says Russ.
That's right. Yeah. Maynard will survive. He's like a cockroach. We'll be dead. Maynard will be
After and
Back
goes
in New
off
York.
and Maynard's still standing.
still standing.
Meatloaf takes that as a compliment.
All right.
Okay.
We're a team. Let's go and be a team.
All right. Russ starts walking off into the forest, jungle, whatever it is.
Lucian strides after him.
The forest jungle, more of swampish. But
Swamp, sorry. Yeah.
all right, you continue through the swamp, about a mile from the base of the volcano. So you've been going for a little while now. You come to a reed-covered clearing, surrounded by swamp, containing the aftermath of what seems to be a violent skirmish. You see 3 dead elder things, which the elder things look like, oh, it's even hard to describe. That's the thing with the Cthulhu shit. They're like, it's indescribable horror.
They use that a lot, don't they?
So the elder things are like giant, almost insect-like.
Really?
They stand
Weird.
up tall. It's got like 3 mouths, like 4 eyes on tentacles. It's got long tentacles that come out. It's fucked up looking. I'll need the
Okay.
sanity check for seeing them even dead.
Oh man.
Even dead.
Ooh, a 15. I made it.
11. I made it. Crazy.
40. Made it. 47.
Everybody loses 1 sanity. You see 3 of these creatures dead. It looks like they've been scorched by flame pistols. You see lying beside them is the broken remains of 2 serpent people. One of the serpent bodies has been so badly crushed, it's more than a little red smear with some snake skin in it.
Cool.
You see a 4th one of those elder things, and it looks injured. And it looks like it's surviving. You can see its eyes move. It's kind of at the side in the swamp, almost dead, and you see it's being nibbled at by these creatures that look like human eyes with the legs of spiders.
What the fuck?
What?
This place is horrible.
You see it, and it's one of its tentacles. It's clutching a strange metal device.
Maynard, what do you suppose that is?
I've never seen anything fucking like that.
Well, I know, but you're minister of the arcane? You've never seen anything like it. You don't even want to try rolling Cthulhu mythos.
I mean, it seems like purely indescribable horror to me, but I'll give it a shot. 48 over 32. I don't know if this is worth the spend.
Luck.
I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
He needs every bit of luck for when things get really bad.
Can I get a spot hidden from the 3 of you as well, please?
Fail.
Extreme success.
Nice.
Hard success.
You notice 2 more of those serpent flame pistols. And you also notice near one of those dead elder things, you see a device that looks like a bronze cube with irregular indentations and abstract carvings covering its surface.
What have you found there, Russ?
Russ kind of like turns it over around with his foot. I don't know. Serpent tech. Most likely.
Well,
I ain't touching it. You might find it useful though.
you know what, lads? I'm coming to reconsider everything here. I thought that the guardians of this place would be serpentine, or reptilian at least, but is there a chance that the Inner Night and the Serpent people have come to a location that has nothing to do with Serpent people at all? It's something else, some place that exists outside of Earth and Serpent people and humans and anything like that. I mean, look at these things. The eyeball coming out of the swamp and those little eyeball skittering creatures.
Well,
And these elders, like this isn't serpent tech.
you make a good point,
What's that rod? I mean,
Saunders.
it's from a completely other dimension.
You don't sense any snakes here.
No, that's just it.
And it's almost as if there was this great battle eons ago and the serpent people lost. And now they're back? To claim it again, maybe?
To steal some form of power?
Well, you may be right.
From the
It could be
hell?
that doomsday device, right? If the doomsday device were a power held by these creatures, and the serpent people have now stormed this location, trying to get it back, then it's an entirely other faction involved in this, beyond the Inner Night, Caduceus, us, and now these whatever dimensional alien creatures. I wonder if there's some way to communicate with them. I'm gonna try and, I don't know, like mind speak to the elder monster thing. Sign language, something.
No, yeah, not really much you can do. And you start to sign to it, and it looks at you.
Russ
One
bends
of its
over
3 eyes.
now that he's talked to Saunders, and he's kind of convinced that maybe this isn't serpent tech. So he picks up that box,
Okay.
moves it around from hand to hand, turning it around.
Can I get a mythos roll from you?
Where is that? Under something
Cthulhu mythos.
It's Cthulhu.
Right.
Kurt
Yep.
can't wait to get a try at this.
Maynard,
Oh,
Maynard's like just
Oh my
dancing
God.
around. Like,
Did you make it?
I almost want to spend my luck.
Yeah,
It's
man.
so
do
close.
it. Do it. Do it.
Should I?
Well, what's the difference between 15 and 10 luck at this point?
That's a good point, actually. That's a really good point. How much do I get? I got to spend. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, hold on.
I
Okay, yeah, no mind. Go.
Okay. Well, my mythos is a 5, and I rolled an 18, so I'm gonna spend 13 luck
Wow.
out of my 23.
Ooh, can I get
Wow.
an intelligence roll as well, please?
Yep.
Oh, are you going to go insane? Oh, no. Worst luck spend.
You're starting to understand the device.
I'm starting to understand
From
it.
the-
Is that a good thing?
Come on,
61 under 70.
Yeah. Oh, wait. No, that's not good.
That's not good.
That's good.
Probably should have
Is this
failed
one
that
of those
one.
where you
Eh?
want to...
Yeah.
Can you spend luck in reverse?
Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, you
I love when Dave gets stumped.
no, it's you feel that you could use this device to manipulate gravity, but you don't quite understand. So if you try to use it, it's risky.
I can just launch myself up like 500 feet into the air.
That
Oh,
is an
interesting.
option. Yes. You
I'm gonna-
when you pass your mythos, that's when you start to get the idea of what this device does. Manipulates gravity. While your intelligence roll wasn't good enough, you need a hard or an extreme success to be able to use it
okay.
properly.
Yeah.
Mm.
But you do look over at that one body of a snake person, and it looks like it has been like basically it has the gravity around it was manipulated to basically squish it into like a fucking, so you can put it in a teacup.
Like a little mini black hole was created inside its body
And it just,
or something.
yeah,
Something just collapsed it.
yeah,
Crazy.
exactly.
Wow.
Hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna explain that to the group. But Maynard, I don't think it's really
The
safe
look on
for me to
Maynard's
have
face
this.
is like, I don't think so either.
Absolutely fascinating.
I think
Yes,
it
we
might
should be
better
very
off
careful.
in
Let me
your
touch it.
hands. And I'd kind of almost just drop it into his hands and back away from it. Like it's really freaked me out.
Ooh. Okay, Maynard's holding onto this thing and he's just like looking, kind of salivating over this thing.
Are you gonna?
Do I feel anything right off the bat?
You roll on mythos?
I got it.
Yeah. No, I think you do as well. It's more fun that way.
38. That's gonna do it. Okay, I have a 32 in Mythos, so I'm gonna spend the 6.
All right, now,
Pass.
and so you start to understand the device as well, that you can use it to manipulate gravity.
Okay,
And now-
and then I need an intelligence check to use it.
Yep.
And if I'm using it, like, okay, so I could just sort of try to use it with an intelligence check at any time if I wanted to.
We'll find out.
I don't know if I want to just try it right now as a test.
You don't necessarily have to
guys
test
think-
it, but if you pass this intelligence check, you'll understand how to operate it.
Ah, I see. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. I rolled a 97.
No.
No.
Nope.
I can't spend luck on a intelligence check.
Yeah, I believe you can. Can you not?
Hmm.
The check, why not?
Okay, I'm
You're the
spending
boss.
it. It's another 27 luck.
To get it to a normal success? If
You've been
I'll,
through a
I'll
lot.
tell
Let's-
you,
Oh, I need a.
you need an
Let me
need a
try.
hard.
you need an extreme.
Ooh.
Are you struggling
And-
with that, Maynard? Maybe I should give it a try.
Can't even do it. I sort of toss it over to the dock in disgust.
All right. Here we are. You and me, you little cube of power. I'm going to bend you to my will.
Mythos.
What do you need first? Mythos? Okay.
feel like this is either going to make Lucian more powerful or it's going to completely reject him and blow him up.
30 under 32.
And all right,
wow.
intelligence.
Mythos. I get advantage on intelligence checks
Hey.
Ooh.
because I am sharp-witted. Come on, baby. That's a 92. Okay, hang on. Second time. Here we go. Advantage.
Come on.
62.
Oh.
Idiot.
Under 80.
You're so stupid.
Under 80.
Oh,
So what's
Oh.
1/5 of 80?
Oh my god, I gotta get it down.
you
to
gotta get
16.
extreme?
16. Yeah.
I thought you just had a hard. They had the hardest success.
I don't even have enough
Man.
sanity to do it. Damn it. So it makes more sense to Lucian than Maynard, but he can't.
You
feel like I
hear
almost
this
understand how it works.
sound coming from the swamp.
You
The
hear that?
piping cry of Tekalili, Tekalili, Tekalili. This sound, and you look and you see like a wave of water, like there's a freight train coming through the swamp. Tekalili, Tekalili. This weird ass sound.
What the?
The water's making the sound?
Sounds like there's something, like it's described as stagnant liquid thrown into the air as something pushes through the swamp like a freight train, making this weird clicking
the
sound
hell?
and this cry.
What the fuck?
Look out!
I push Saunders out of the way, even though he might not be in the way. I just push him.
It's not imminently coming. You see it. It's in about
Get down.
Are you
12,
trying to push me down?
12 seconds. It'll be in your area.
We need to go! Gentlemen, we need to leave!
Yeah. It
Can we?
just-
Does it seem like we could just sidestep it? Like, is it bombing down a trail or?
It's just bombing through the swamp, coming towards what it looks like. It's coming towards the elder that is still alive.
All right, let's get the
Can
hell
we
away
like
from this
skirt
guy.
around the elder to get towards the citadel?
Yes.
Okay, that's where Russ is.
Yeah, I'm with Russ.
Yeah,
High
Lucian
step
follows
it up.
Russ too. If that seems sensible.
If if he feels like this thing's getting close, he's gonna try to find some cover. Back behind.
It's definitely
We're
getting
in a-
close.
we're in a
So
plane.
so
Yeah.
so what are you guys? Are you guys ducking and hiding, or are you guys running? What exactly is happening here?
You said 12 seconds.
Yeah, which 2 rounds?
We're running.
Is there good places to hide around here?
Oh, there's all sorts of
No,
shit. There's thick.
There's all
there's
sorts
swamp,
of shit.
You
There's
said we were in the
reeds.
middle of a reed-filled plain.
A reed-covered clearing. So there's reeds, so you can definitely
Clearing.
get them.
Russ is hiding.
Yeah, let's get away from the elder and then hide.
All right, fine. Let's go. Go quickly. Go.
If it's not too late, Maynard had intended to grab the 2 Serpent tech pistols off the ground while we were dicking around there.
Yeah, we were looking at all the tech and stuff, doing a good search.
Doing a good search,
We
huh?
had plenty of time.
Oh,
The old really good retcon search.
I did. I had
Scoop
an
them up.
extreme success on my spot hidden.
Yeah, he saw everything. You could just scoop them up as you go.
okay. You guys stick around to see something awful.
Oh.
Oh no.
You guys hide, and it stops as it gets close to the elder. And it is described as a terrible, indescribable thing, vaster than any subway train, a shapeless congery of protoplasmic bubbles, faintly self-luminous with myriads of temporary eyes forming and unforming as pustules of greenish light radiate off of it.
Holy shit.
Terrible.
It's about 15 feet across, and it's almost like a sphere, but it just bubbles and undulates. An eye will appear, a tentacle will come out. Can I get a sanity check, please?
Fail.
Oh,
wait,
you
hold
don't.
pass,
You don't want to
pass.
fail this.
No, I hit it 53 on 53.
Holy
Last time I hit
smokes.
54 on 54. Holy smokes. I'm getting lucky.
That's lucky. I made it too. 12 under.
Everybody passed their sanity.
Yeah.
Yep.
1d6.
Oh.
God, can you imagine what a fail was?
I can. I have the number right here.
Oof. I got a 6.
Oh, 5.
3.
Oh, wow. Okay, Saunders and Russ. I need intelligence saving throws.
Okay.
Does your mind comprehend what you are seeing?
I'm so smart. 97 over 80.
Wow.
I got an 80 over 70.
Oh, so you both failed.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Way to
son
go,
of a
us.
bitches.
Man, we've got some great dice luck here tonight.
All right, you see this thing just bubbling and it seems to be communicating with the elder. What do you guys do?
Stay hidden, or
Continue
do
to
we
hide.
like creep on hands and knees away, or what do you want to do?
How far away is it?
How far away did you run? Run and hide? So
Far away as possible.
if it was coming in 2 rounds, so a run then a hide, so maybe like, what, 30, 40
50
feet away?
30 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say we just lay
Well-
low.
Well, we weren't
wait.
exactly right next to the elder. Like I wasn't.
No, say 50
Think-
feet.
Okay.
We should just stay hidden. Hope it goes away. Yes,
Did you see how fast that fucking thing went?
yes, I know. Shh, quiet.
Stealth rolls.
Oh. Hey guys,
We would have had to
here's
roll
Come on,
stealth
Russ.
to
Here's some
move.
extra sanity.
Come on,
here's
Russ.
some extra
Ugh.
luck. Here's some extra hit points. Good luck.
83 over 62.
91 over. It
Oh.
doesn't matter.
I failed. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna fail it.
All of you fail it.
Oh my god.
Okay, it lurches over towards where you guys are looking. A bunch of eyeballs appear like all over it. And they all stare at you. And you see some protoplasm come out and form claws. And just kind of hovers there. Moves in front of the elder as if to shield it. But it doesn't come at you.
Should I try to
Saunders,
use
run.
the cube?
Just run. Russ is using his turn to run.
All right, let's run.
What were you about to
All
say?
right,
Were you about to
Maynard.
say turn the cube on it?
I was thinking about it. It's like the only weapon we would have that would be able to do anything, but
Let's try running first.
What is the range on this son of a bitch?
Shit.
oh shit. Joe,
Range. Claws don't have range.
Well, this motherfucker can
They're melee
stretch
claws.
out. It seems to be guarding the wounded elder and not pursuing you, like it's protecting it.
Yes.
But who's got
Perfect.
the shittiest luck?
That would be Russ currently, I think, with 10.
Yep. Oh, Russ.
Protoplasm claw goes shooting out at you at blinding speed and misses you.
Oh,
Pulls
yes.
back in as
God.
you guys start to run. And you look.
He just screams, "Ah, ah," and he's running.
You guys keep running and it seems to be protecting the elder. And when you look back, it wraps. Protoplasm comes out and it like wraps the elder and starts to move away into the swamp like it's taking its wounded companion away.
Wow.
Mm.
That's kind of awesome.
And it looks totally different from the elder, right? It didn't look similar at all.
Doesn't look similar at all. No.
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck, that's weird.
I think we're far enough away now. Maynard, what are these creatures? You've studied the mythos. What are we looking at here? Where are we?
I don't know, Doc. You keep looking to me for answers, but I don't have them. I really don't know. Russ, I think you should take this though, and I toss him one of the Serpent pistols that we picked up. I got a hunch
It just
we're gonna
hits him
need
in the
these.
chest and he lets it fall to the ground.
Maynard just looks at him and doesn't say anything.
Serpent person tech.
Serpent. He spits on it.
I think we might need it. It looks like that's what took out the elders.
I'll take it. I'll take 2.
All right.
All right.
Have you not figured it out, Maynard? The elders are on our side.
I wouldn't go quite that far.
That is some. You're losing your sanity.
I wouldn't go
I have
that
things
far.
to say.
I think I would say if anybody was going to be on our side, if anybody was going to fight the serpent people with us, it would be
Yes.
them.
Kind of a enemy of my enemy is my friend sort of situation.
Exactly.
But we've only just met them. We need to wine and dine them before they're going to be our friend.
I think I might have shot one of them in the eyeball earlier.
That was just a swamp creature. I don't think they're
It
connected.
might have been that very same creature. We don't know.
The eyes look different.
It's all one creature, big hive mind.
Could be.
Maybe
Mushrooms.
it was just one giant creature.
Fungus. I don't know if you fellows have heard, but there's fungus that grow in deepest Borneo that habitate kilometers wide. It's all one single
Saunders,
organism.
this-
Anyway,
Should
sorry.
we just get
Saunders.
going, or
Saunders. Yeah, we got to get going.
All right, let's go.
As you approach the base of the volcano, the landscape starts to change. The sounds of insects and slithering creatures drops away, even before they would be drowned out by the battle ahead. The only movement in the swamp comes from bubbling mud, fronds blowing in the slight wind, and the wisps of mist that drift by. Ahead, you see a number of strange creatures that can be seen. They are oddly still, and they make no attempt to move or even get out of the way, anything. And as you get a little bit closer, it looks like they have turned to stone. Dozens and dozens of creatures, and like a battlefield, all stone. You find a number of petrified elders, petrified Eligor, those big fucking reptile guardians. You even see one of those creatures that you just saw that dragged away, one of those things called a Shogoth. You see one of those petrified. It looks like an outcrop of volcanic rock.
and they're all frozen in mid-action?
Yes, they're 100%. They're petrified. They've all turned to stone.
Maynard,
Yeah.
could this be... Is this Rose's sorcery? Is she capable of something like this?
I didn't think she was this powerful. I mean, she managed to take out Mrs. Chan. She tried some mind control stuff on me. This seems more powerful than Rose would be capable of. More powerful than any one person, I would think.
Certainly more powerful than I am. I'm not capable of anything like this. What
So
the hell
far.
use is this blasted scepter anyways? Controlling snakes. There's not even any snakes here.
Can I do a spot hidden and kind of like pick my way through all the stone creatures and sort of look around and see if I can figure anything out? Or
What are you exactly
Do you
trying
think
to
it's-
spot or figure out?
I think first I'm trying to see if people are using all these, creature-shaped statues to hide amongst them and ambush us. But also just sort of trying to figure out the story if I don't see anything like that as well. There's two sides here frozen in a battle, or just like one side was running and approaching and is petrified?
There's two sides frozen in battle. There's no one hidden
Frozen.
amongst here. You don't need to make a roll.
Okay.
But you see the same thing. It's like Serpent versus Shogoth and Elders. Dozens
Okay.
and dozens of Serpent people.
Huh. I don't think I realized that part, so there's lots of serpent people too. Okay. All right.
Do they seem really old? Does this seem from the ancient battle?
This seems old, yes.
Oh.
Are there any markings or fresh-looking scratches or evidence of anything new going on in this old battlefield?
No. No, you see some that have like crumbled into stone. Like you see one of like a serpent person with one of those laser spheres and like half of it's crumbled onto the ground. Everything looks pretty old through here.
Is this like Pompeii type of
Yeah, it seems like that, right?
people turning to stone?
Yeah.
Or is it like someone cast a spell? That's what I want to know.
Interesting. It seems more like you don't see volcanic rock all over the ground and you don't see like trees and plant life petrified in any way. It just seems to be them individually. So perhaps,
And they're like
perhaps a spell.
perfect statues.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
100% perfect statues.
And like in Pompeii, people are found like, huddling away from the elements that are coming at them, right? This is more like people were just suddenly frozen
Yeah.
in whatever they were doing. Is that right?
Yeah, you see some like maybe like a lizard person like looking down at themselves, like what's going on.
Okay. Shit.
Let's
Anyone?
move on.
Yeah. Anyone good at spotting footprints?
I'm not bad at following paths in nature. Let me take a look and see what I can do. I have an 11 instead of the base 10.
Russ is
Clearly, I
Russ is
failed
a
it
little
once.
bit more modest about his skills. He got a 55 under 70.
In track.
Yeah.
Holy
Oh,
shit!
fucking hell, huh? You find tracks of what you figure are probably Rose and her goons. One less goon. But it looks like they've come through here.
So it's Rose and 2 goons now, correct?
3 goons.
3? I thought we.
No, there was
Okay.
4 at the beginning.
There was
were
4.
four.
There's 5
Yeah.
total.
Yeah.
This way.
You start to get close to the volcano, and you get a little bit better look at the citadel, and it's still like phasing in and out of existence. One thing you notice is that it looks like it's tilted. It's a twisted structure of crystal and silvery metal, almost the size of the volcano itself. It has arching legs that come out of the bottom of the citadel and hook into the walls of the crater, and you see long poles of crystal and metal that seem to push down into the volcano. You notice what is a crazy battle. As you come out of the clearing and look down at the base of the volcano and the base of the citadel, is what looks like a massive siege of serpent people trying to get to the citadel. Serpent person laser weapons sweep the grounds. You see elder things getting blasted. Shoggoths, you see them boil and explode into balls of still living protoplasm that kind of skirt away. Dozens and dozens of serpent people blasting away. You see some of those elders like lift up some of their tentacles, and a large rock will come ripping off the volcano and hover to the ground and then shoot into a swarm of serpent people, sending them crashing and
shit.
scattering. Those Shoggoths tentacles ripping out, pulling serpent people apart. It looks like it's a massive, massive battle at the base of the volcano. And we'll see you next time.
What the hell? Between who and who? I thought Rose was here with just 3 guys.
Thank you for listening to another episode from Actual Play Entertainment. Please rate us, review us, and subscribe. If you liked what you just heard, give us 5 stars and tell your friends. If you didn't like it, then tell your enemies. You'll show them. And for more information and content, visit actualplayentertainment.com.
Hey, I'm role playing here.